Oh, bless you. Bless you.
There's easy thing.
I'll grab your waffles for you in a minute, yeah?
What?
Grab your waffles in a minute and I'm going to get something soon. Because why not? It's Sunday. Sunday, bloody Sunday. Let's go. Let's go. Okay. Oh yeah, that's why I hang.
I don't have gold on. I don't have gold on. Gold on.
Seems like a mildly moronic title. Oh, the microphone's on. Let's go. Oh, that's it, we're getting crazy on the Sunday. Sunday juices. How's the floating Christmas tree? It's so pretty. some 71th. How many keys have I got? I've got quite a few, I think. I've got 4, 16, I've got 3 Aberwood. Let's get some amount. Well, I guess I'll run out there for a tiny bit. I do remember what I said to Gooey about doing some stuff in Inverden in the first half, and I'm definitely going to do that. I'm just doing this to start off with until I realise that there's some people here, because I don't actually look at any of the watching thing. I must admit, I did notice as I was clicking go live that Poopsie was streaming, and if I'd seen that I probably would have joined his stream and waited a bit. I was just worried I was going to be late, so I just kind of clicked go live. So I hope he doesn't find that too offensive. I don't think I've drank quite enough coffee this morning, but that's all good. We were up quite late last night, but still feel relatively rested. Fingers haven't fallen off yet. I thought I was going to have to put bandages on 2 of my fingers the other day, but they seem to be holding out. Not like in a major way, just my mount button on my mouse is quite high, and sometimes I get a bit excitable, as you might be able to tell, and yeah, sometimes I slam it in and it kind of cuts my finger. Now that I realise this mouse doesn't exist anymore. Hi Codrit Jacob, nice to see you, good morning, hope you're doing well. I am going over to Inverden this morning. I know Gooey was on yesterday, but it's like with the time in Australia and stuff, he was going to sleep just as I was doing the second half in Inverden, which is pretty standard, but I figured I'd just like swap it around. Plus I've picked up quite a few siege keys, so I think I'll stay in siege for a little bit and probably do my weekly echo of time. I hope you're having a good day. If you're playing LR, I hope you're hope it's not going too bad. Yeah, I'm going a little bit crazy on it, to be fair. I am considering keeping up this pace until mid-January, and I think that would probably be all it took to actually finish the old levels. And that's something I didn't think I'd hear myself saying, especially as I only ascended like less than a week ago. But I kind of like the idea of trying to do the whole 120 as quick as possible, because I'm very aware right now that I don't think anyone else can make XP as fast as me. And what with a few people having a little bit of a nap, I figure might as well make the most of it. And what with not having to do particularly much in real life, like that takes up much of my time until mid-February, I'm thinking, maybe I'll do it. It's that kind of challenge that I kind of historically have liked and stuff, and it seems a fitting way to get to the end bit. I'm not entirely sure yet. My fingers might drop off, but they seem to be adjusting rather than breaking, which is what I was hoping for. So yeah, we got quite a bit going on in like real life this afternoon and stuff, so I don't think I'm going to be on too much. So otherwise the goal would have been like level 65 today, but that, I don't know if I'm going to get quite there. I'm going to give it a go though. I don't want to oh, that's a good start as well, Guardian's chest. To be fair, I've done like a hell of a lot of runs since last time I was on stream, and haven't been getting particularly much. I picked up 2 deep sea coffers, and then I think it was 1 deep sea coffer actually. But yeah, that's a nice start. I mean, admittedly, I've just done like 30 runs with nothing this morning before I started streaming. But yeah, Guardian's chest is a Guardian's chest. So what with spamming Frost Siege today, probably a little bit more than I have been the last few days. Pretty sure I'm going to have like all the top loot boxes to open. Got 2 deep seas, 1 Guardian so far, and like Frost Siege is really good for getting more Guardian's chests and the bolts, because you know you're doing 5 bosses in 2 minutes, and then if you spend like an hour in there, that's like, well, a lot of bosses, and so you'd hope to get some Guardian's chests, and the whole reason you're in there is to get the parts for the Frost Vault, so you kind of expect them to come too. I'm just going to go and grab my son his waffles out the oven. They're waffly versatile, don't they?
FBI, open up. Please give me all your armor. Colin, I need action test on the downstairs. How much?
They'll be really hot when you get and ketchup, so they'll be a little bit greasy, so make sure you don't touch your birthday card in your armpit, and there's a towel to wipe your greasy hands off. Yeah, and you need pants. You need pants, 100%. That's not bad stuff. You like it, you like it. If you know, you know. Alright. It's the dreaded Fortnite downtime at the moment. I think they're playing Minecraft, which is nice. And then they're all meeting up in real life for a birthday party later, and a couple of hours of high intensity activity. Oh, just a bit of post. Oh god, now I'm reminded that I'm a little bit hungry, but I think I can survive off caffeine for a few more hours.
Colin, behind you.
Oh, there we go.
Hello. Ah, chill. Chill out. Ethan, why did he kill me?
Yeah, I think I'll go over to Inverden as soon as I realise that Gooey's watching, if he is watching. I think he was on earlier because I had a friend request in game. Not 100%. Otherwise, I'll do a few runs in here and then just go over it anyway. I'm wondering if I can do enough siege to make up for the fact, in XP, to make up for the fact that I'm out for most of the rest of the day.
Ethan, why did he
But probably not. I picked up a few keys, quite a few keys, but still not that many really.
yeah.
And I know Argantus is doing stuff today in real life, because he said that yesterday, so he won't be on. I'm kind of wondering if Poopsy's going to do that thing where he knocks on the door again. If I see that, it's like you can do that collab thing. And I know when we were talking about that the other day, but it didn't look like it had worked. But then it did look like it had worked. So if he tries that again, I'll answer. Because yeah, I didn't realise he was actually going at the moment. And I know we have quite a few of the same people that watch us. It's a nice little group. And I'm also not sure if Synergy's here. Obviously I'm stalking him a little bit on the leaderboards. Just because, you know, I like to do that to the people all around me. But it didn't look like he was doing that much, so maybe he's a little bit busy. Hi Planet Sergi, how's it going? Hope it's going good. I just like got a Guardian's chest on my first run on stream. It's not my first run in the morning, but it's the first run on stream, so that's a good start. And it's nice to see the Christmas decorations up. Must confess, I'm kind of like, the leak was good for sure, and I'm sure we'll talk about it a little bit more. But it's got me like thinking that there's probably going to be no like actual update for a little bit. It's kind of rare to get a leak and then an update within like 10 days. So I'm thinking, yeah, it looks like we're going to have to put up with this multiverse event. I say put up, I mean, it's great. It's a really good event for the new people. It's just a little bit like boring for not new people. Especially as it's like the kind of third or fourth one of pretty much exactly the same thing. But it looks like there's a load more new people that haven't been playing in the other ones and stuff. So, you know, that's kind of exciting, I guess, for them. Have you had any good drops, Planet Sergi? Are you playing? How's it going? I was kind of hoping there was like some kind of like mini Easter egg or something with the Christmas decorations coming out, like, you know, something to find or something. But then again, I never actually look for that stuff, and I know other people do, so I'm unlikely to be the one to find it. But just wondering if anyone else finds like anything. I'm really hoping it's not just the Engine Multiverse event for the next 2 weeks, but at the end of the day, it wouldn't bother me. Oh no, that's no good. No buenos. Yeah, since I streamed yesterday, it's been relatively dry. Like I found, like just before stream, like in my maybe 20 runs that I did this morning, I found a deep sea coffer, but I haven't opened it. And yeah, the run just before this, I found a Guardian's chest, which was nice, I guess. What makes it particularly bad? It just lack of loot, or did you suffer a death or a breakage? I know breakages can make life a little bit sucky. Hey Tito, thanks for the subscription. That's appreciated. Yeah, I mean that's very much appreciated. I do remember talking about that. I'm glad to see you here for sure. And it's yeah, nice to see you in game as well. I saw you a bit last night. It's kind of it was getting a bit late for me, so I sometimes don't say quite as much at that point. Plus, I'd gone a bit crazy on the runs. Okay, no, you're right, fair enough. Yeah, lack of loot can take it out of you for sure. So I mean, I was it was weird because yeah, last night I found a Guardians, and then this morning, last night I found a deep sea, and then this morning I found a deep sea. I just tipped my drink over. Give me a second. It wasn't a major thing. I got a little bit in my earbud, which I think I can suck off. Bear, can you chuck us that towel? I just spilt my drink a little bit, mate. Cheers. That was quite a minor crisis, actually. I sometimes worry about having drinks so close to all the equipment, but I better drink a bit, so instead of wasting it. It's great stuff. This it's like licking energy drink off earbuds. Right. What's that crisis? Was it late last night or is it late for you now? I'm wondering that. But yeah, for a little while from last night, I think I did maybe 60 runs since I last streamed, and yeah, found 2 deep sea coffers, and that's I think the first time I've ever found like deep sea coffers more commonly than the guardians. Italy, okay, so it's kind of early now, I guess, for sure. Yeah, nice. I think that's only a couple of hours difference from where I am. I'll try and remember that as well. It shouldn't be too hard to remember Titero from Italy because, you know, Titero is quite, in my head, it's quite like Roman emperor, and obviously they're from Italy, so I think I can make that link and not forget it, to be honest. You too, Planet Surgery, Luke Buff all round for sure. Let's get some. I'm a little bit worried about opening these deep sea coffers. I mean, I went 30 odd with nothing and then got lucky for the first time on stream yesterday. Oh my god, is it open? The fortnight downtime is over, so season 6 has just started. It's like the Godzilla Japanese kind of theme, apparently. He's got his fortnight crew rewards. Okay, that's good. Downtime can be brutal sometimes. I do remember what downtime's like. Thankfully, they managed to sleep for most of it. Oh, and the live event last night was pretty good. I mean, I love Snoop and quite like Eminem. Not so fussed about Ice Spice, but the Snoop songs were kind of cool, for sure. So I don't think I'll be here for very much longer before I go over to Inverdun. Yeah. I'm sure you will. I'm sure you will. How long did you get your pendant for in the end? The Guardian says for sure a team. I mean, like in my head, there's like some guy that's sitting there with all these dials in front of him, which are like loot chances. You know, that he's just sitting there like playing with all day. I mean, that's highly unlikely to actually be the case. But yeah, I've never got like a guardian. I've never got a deep sea and then another deep sea before getting multiple guardians in between them. And I remember yesterday in Siege, it's like, yeah, you do 5 bosses each run in 2 minutes. So I'm doing like 20 bosses in a 10-minute period and doing that 3 or 4 times. It used to be quite common to get like 2, maybe even 3 Guardians chests on a single run. So like, you know, you do that many bosses, 20 bosses, and it nearly always resulted in 1 or 2. Whereas, yeah, that doesn't seem to be the case. Okay, sweet. So you've got a good run at it. I'd be highly surprised if you didn't get to the end of the 90 day without at least making enough money for another pendant and finding some stuff. Oh, okay. Hey, good morning, Kostas. It's good to see you. Hope you're well. Okay, yeah, that's not a bad result from 14 siege runs for sure. Yeah, I told Gooey yesterday, and he subscribed and stuff, and he sent a friend request in game this morning. So I'm kind of thinking maybe he's around. I guess it's Sunday, quite late Sunday night for him. Yeah, that's right. So yeah, I'm highly likely to jump over and do some runs myself. I mean, I'm still massively overpaying for the keys, but you know, I was picking them up at 14 and stuff. Okay, no worries. Yeah. I don't ever look at like how many people are watching or anything because I'm worried it would change what I do and stuff, and I don't want to be like thinking about it and looking at it and stuff and seeing stuff. So yeah, that's good. Thanks for being here and stuff. So yeah, I'll jump over to Siege probably after this run, to be honest. I'm pretty sure my potion's going to run out. I remember it had to be a fast run, and I don't think it is. I'm trying to work out if I'm tired or not. I feel well rested. I've got a feeling, I think it's just lack of caffeine or the fact that I've been drinking quite a lot of coffee and tea, and I haven't this morning. But I am probably going to remedy that relatively soon. Main reason for that is I had run out of coffee and the shop up the road only opens at 8. So I've only just acquired such things. Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong, you do like I actually tried it for the first time yesterday, running the staff without like potions, and boy, it makes a massive difference. So yeah, I mean, you can see I use every potion that's even vaguely applicable. But yeah, this is actually relatively slow and like not quite as poetic as sometimes the runs are. And yeah, and the relics as well. You know, I'm sure without some, I mean, I don't have the emblem, and that's probably the only relic that I might put in. But even that, I mean, it would make a difference, but I'd be losing a bit of the damage and stuff. So I don't know. It helps to have the nice relics for sure. I think even just without an astral surge, you'd notice it. Without the armor buff, I mean, like I'm locked into using all the potions, having like the good relics, and also like the armor. You know, without that 10% crit and 10% movement speed, it already starts feeling a little bit sucky. So I do like it, but yeah, it's kind of costing a bit to keep it going. I'm kind of just about keeping up at the moment, and yeah, with that bit of luck yesterday, that kind of helped. That was good time. I think that's close enough to being finished for me not to care about the last mob, seeing as there's not much going on at the end box. Right, so over to Inverden then. In fact, I haven't been over to Inverden since the decorations came out, so I think I saw Cliff say that some of the ones here hadn't been changed. That's why they're like floating up in the sky and stuff. So I wonder what it looks like over here. All right, okay, fair enough. Oh yeah, got a little bit of candy cane, like street lamps. Okay, another Christmas tree. This one's not floating. Yeah, that's nice. Looks a bit like the Fortnite Christmas tree. Maybe they borrowed it. I might as well go in there because I can autopilot a lot more in Frost Siege. It does occasionally result in dying, but that hasn't happened for a while. Touch wood. See, I've got more than enough deep seas to open. I guess I'm after like 3 guardians and a couple of bolts would be enough for today, and the XP that goes alongside it. Did I do a overmorph? I think I've still got one running. No, I ain't. Maybe I did. I think I just wasted that, and they're not cheap. Boop, boop. Got to remember to change my keys up whilst I'm there as well. I think I'm alright for all my potions. I think. I've got mats to make the top 2 if I do run a bit low. Why not? I think I might as well crack one of these soon as I'm going to do a few runs in here. Bum, 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 bum. I even started picking up some Aetherwood or Atherwood or however the hell you say it. I'm never really sure. And it's been a long time since that's been the same price as Tazarium Ore and like one of the cheapest ways to get into Siege. 4, 6, 8, 11, 14, 17, 18, 19. I mean, yeah, 20-ish keys is not bad for at the moment. But yeah, I used to be able to get like 50 to 100 a night, but then I was going a bit crazy in here, I guess. This is the first year in ages as well that I forgot to get an advent calendar. I managed to rectify it down the shop early morning, and it's a decent chocolate one. And we've got a Nightmare Before Christmas like pop-up card one that's like reusable, which is actually so cool. It's kind of fun to use. So we got that one. But I like to get a sock one for some reason, because me and my son are always running out of socks, and we're basically the same. We can share them now, so I was going to get an odd socks one. There was Harry Potter socks last year, which is highly exciting. Like 25 different Harry Potter socks, pairs of socks. Didn't have to buy socks for the whole year. God, not even a malignant core yet off how many bosses? Oh well. I'm not going to start any negativity on the loot. It's going to be an awesome day for everyone, I'm sure. Now I've got to say it like I mean it. But I'm sure after the first little bit of decent loot, maybe a little bit more of this drink and a coffee, it'd be absolutely fine. A freaking giant bone off 5 bosses. Anyway, I said I wasn't going to be moaning about that. Oh, okay. That must be for buffs. No worries. Treacherous. Okay, that sound is normally painful, but here it just means I've lost the divine armor, which isn't... Oh my god, are you shitting me? I mean, excuse my French. Oh no. Oh no. I'm saying that because in the last 2,700 runs, rune pouches have not been breaking, so that was obviously a bug. So yeah, they've obviously fixed that. So that's probably going to start breaking every like 2 or 3 runs. I should really pick up a load before other people realise that. Oh, did I fire off a buff when there was already one going? I didn't even look. In fact, I'm probably going to whine a little bit on Discord now.